it's really cool to see that. And it was
They even did like a backflash, like with when Takeo's dad. A flashback.
A backflash. Backflash.
Happy New Year on the Anime Summit Podcast. It's Sam, your favorite host, and with me is Danny.
Happy New Year! It's a new decade. Holy shit.
And Saint Nick.
Hey, I Babu Frick.
Best character, man. That's the waifu of the week.
That's the waifu of the week. It's if you're listening to this right now, it is now 2020. Insert a bunch of noise right here. Ooh, 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 ooh. Can't believe I stayed alive for another year. That's wild. That's wild to me. That is crazy.
Same.
Here we are with. Actually, do I want to say that? Is this the last decade spotlight we're doing, right?
Yes.
Oh my god. That is wild. Here we are with our last decade spotlight before our big, huge 15-part
girthy
decade anime of the
penetrating episode.
Penetrating.
It's gonna be a double penetration episode.
Wear a condom.
With minotaurs.
Wear a condom.
Or don't.
Wear 2 condoms.
Why would they wear that in doujins? They don't wear those. Nice joke, dude.
We're not talking about... Hey, I'll tell you what. We are talking about Ore Monogatari, or My Love Story. And I think I was the only one who hasn't seen it, right? Because you guys had seen it. Right?
Yeah, I saw it.
It was on hold for me.
Oh, okay. Because I had heard about it. And I remember when one of the first episodes Danny was on, I think you guys had talked about it a little bit, and Danny was like, "Oh yeah," and that's really cool. And Nick was like, "Yeah, it's a really funny show," and I think we kind of forgot about it. But I
think Mac and Coca liked it when we watched it.
Huh?
That was like right when we started to watch seasonals. That was like basically the first time. Because winter 2020, we didn't really start covering seasonals, all right?
Yeah, because we became a podcast in the
2015. Well, yeah, winter 2020.
Yeah, 2020, yeah.
Technically, we haven't started when you listen to this episode, so yeah.
Yeah, oh, yeah, for real, yeah. We're in the future. No, but we didn't become a podcast till summer 2015. So yeah, that's yeah. But yeah, dude, I'm excited. Holy crap! And then of course after this too, I'm still watching a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah, we still got to finish some stuff, some stragglers,
Yeah, I think I got a couple of shows that I'm watching on my own before we get there, and I think Nick might be watching a couple. Nick was already
Cross Ange just rocketing up my list.
Nick was already doing that for the past.
Well, sort of.
Year.
I was half-assing.
He watched Cross Ange.
So good. Dude.
So stupid.
It's probably not making it, but yeah, maybe.
And then Danny was
if I have a meme
Danny
section?
was doing it also a while, refreshing and rewatching stuff as well. So yeah, dude, that's exciting. That's exciting. We're in a
What you do is you just rewatch the best part, so you give everything a 10.
Everything a 10. Yeah, everything is a 10.
And they just make it harder.
Life hack. No, it's just really, it's so crazy to me. We're in a new year. And we're finally ready to do
New year, new me.
We're finally ready to do our decade spotlight, and it's been a long time coming, and it's really exciting. It's here. It's here.
Been a thick time coming too.
It's happening. Time to fart. Okay. Anyway, later in the show we're gonna talk about My Love Story. So if you're excited for that, hell yeah. If not, then
they really overdid it on
Finally,
the
a
thick joke.
shoujo.
Yeah, this was Danny's pick.
Finally, a show that Danny won't want to gouge her eyes out.
Led to Tommy Galaxy.
Oh, God.
Oh, yeah. I love how he started on that one. I was like, Danny, you're watching this.
God. All right.
I didn't even
Danny, is that one going to make your list?
No.
It's
I
gonna be
didn't
at the
even
bottom.
finish it.
Damn. That's how bad.
All right, so it's number 49. All right,
number
cool.
49. Not even 50 for Danny.
Not even 100.
Not even 100. All right, we're gonna do that later, but first we'll go take a small break right here. Booyah Shaka, check that out for me, okay? And always links on animesummit.net. You can find everything right there. Do what it do, what it do, what it do. Babu, 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 babu. And go to Twitter.
Babu Frick.
Babu Frick, dude. Dude, go to...
Best part of that movie, by the way.
Go to Twitter, because that's where Nick and Danny be posting the memes. And Danny posts updates on there. And join the Discord. Please join the Discord, because we are up in there all the time. We are up in there. So, like, we're always talking in there. We're always partying. People are hanging out in voice chat, just partying. And then also go to patreon.com/anime summit. And you can become a patron today and get exclusive stuff. You get your own Discord channel. You get stuff early. You know, we post episodes as soon as they're done being edited. You get exclusive vlogs, exclusive patron casts that we're going to be starting to do in 2020. And also shout out to the new patron, Blueberry Spicehead. That's such a sweet name. I don't even know what that means, but it's just really cute. Blueberry Spicehead. Like, oh, I love it.
That's an awesome name.
Yeah. Shout out to, it sounds like a, you know what it reminds me of? It sounds like a Sentai, like you're part of a Sentai squad and your name is, your Sentai name is Blueberry Spicehead. It's like,
awesome.
Yeah, Razzleberry Red, Blueberry Spicehead. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they just like go down the line. Anyway, shout out to the new patron. You're awesome. Thank you so much. And also, Danny.
Yes. New guest spot on Weebology. It's out already. Came out this week on Monday. We talk about Haikyuu.
Yeah, those
and
guys are
all
cool.
the hypeness of all that. Yeah, the
Hike me, hike you.
The Weebologists are freaking awesome. I really want them to be a part of our podcast soon. Yeah, they're amazing. So
Are they worthy? Can they lift our Thor hammer, which is just like a Nendoroid?
Yeah,
stick?
I would say they are potentially there on wielding the Summit hammer.
It's like what would that even be?
The Summit hammer?
I don't know. It would just be like a fucking blue Yeti. I don't know.
It could be my old Snowball microphone.
Yeah, there you go. Just
sure, why not?
Just engrave on the back, he who or whoever has the power to poop or something. I don't know.
I have the power.
That's our motto. Yeah, good enough.
Yeah. You seen the show? All right, good enough. Anyway, yeah. So check that out. Okay, Weebologist.
Yeah. And also, speaking of, so they actually gave me a gift recently, and because when I went on their podcast, I gave them a gift. I gave them a Demon Slayer scroll to hang in their little lab, because they do they do the vlog casts and stuff. So recently they gave me a gift in return, and they gave me an awesome box set of my love story. So it came with the Blu-ray and DVDs, and it came with like this cute little booklet, some postcards, like little Valentine's Day postcard thingies, a little
I choose you.
a little macaroon, and some pin buttons of the show. And it was adorable. It was completely unexpected.
That's so awesome.
So, yeah.
That was like 2 months early for Valentine's Day.
Too much early? Yep.
Yeah, what the hell? You guys, Weebologist, you guys fucked up. You're supposed to give Danny that
It's
on
a little
Valentine's
desperate.
Day.
That's a red flag.
You fucked up.
You fucked up, bitch. No. But it was awesome. I really did not expect that little present at all. So thank you guys again for giving that to me. It was awesome.
Yeah, that was cool. Shout out.
Shut up.
All right, let's get into it. the waifu and husbando for My Love Story.
追いつけない追いつきたいのに突然物語決めれんさわからない弱さお菓子みたいに好きもレシピ通りに
Ore Monogatari. Waifu of the week, of course, is Rinko Yamato, the main female lead.
She is so adorable.
If you know what, if anyone does anything to her, I will fucking kill you.
I will murder you.
I will punch you in Takeo's place. If he's not already there to fuck you up, I will fuck you up. Like if you make her cry, dude, it's over.
Dude, if you don't let her finish blowing on her tea for 5 minutes, I will murder you.
Dude, yeah, you're done. I'm gonna kick your ass. That's it. The three of us are gonna come to your house, kick your ass.
We don't care where you live. We'll still come.
Yeah, even if it's your neighbor's house and we made a mistake and fucked up, well, then now your neighbor's house is fucked up. Too bad. Dude,
That's a little too real.
Yeah.
That actually happens in real life, too.
Fucking Nick's in the corner. Sam, just shh. Settle down.
We're going to accidentally swat the wrong house.
Yeah. Oh, man. But no, seriously, yeah. I love her. She's amazing. She's so...
Adorable.
Oh, my God. She's so adorable, dude.
She's good at cooking and
Baking.
She's nice and she's
Baking.
kind.
She likes to
and
bake, not cook.
She's selfless. She's like...
Yeah.
She's always thinking about other... Her and they're like the same person, so that's why it was so cute. But yeah, husbando of the hour is obviously the main character, the male lead, her boyfriend, Takeo Goda, the huge, gentle giant.
Gorilla. He's a gorilla.
The red demon. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's a gorilla.
He literally looks like a gorilla.
Dude, this is so cute. Like, and she like shows him that stuffed gorilla, and he's like, "Ski this." That's my favorite part of this show. Is every time she does something cute, he always goes, "I love her."
I love her.
He like in his mind, he's like, "Ski this."
They got to hit the slopes because he loves skiing.
Yeah, dude.
Just shoot me, dude. That was horrible.
Wait, I don't get it.
Dude, I watched the dub. Pretty good dub. They did a good job, both of them.
Wow, you watched another dub?
I watched the
Whoa,
sub
everyone,
the first time.
okay,
so
you know what? Everyone
it.
stop for a minute. You watched the dub, dude?
Yeah, you mad? You jelly?
Oh, dude. No, I'm
Oh,
just...
snap.
That's surprising.
It's a surprise, yeah.
I watch plenty of dubs. What are you talking about?
You're always shit-talking
all right.
on them, though.
All right, dude.
This is
it's okay.
probably Sentai Filmworks' best dub.
All right, dude. Dude, it's okay. It's all right.
All right, it's okay. Yeah.
All God's children.
All God's children.
Hello, my name is Nick, and I watch dubs.
No, it's not. You can shave
I
the
am,
dubs, dude. It's okay.
10 days sub-free.
10 days, sub-free.
I got my coin, or whatever the fuck they have.
Those
Your
coins,
chip.
man. Those
Your
coins
chip.
actually are really cool.
I got my poker chip.
Yeah, those coins are actually super sick. Like the meaning behind them. Anyway, fucking dude, My Love Story.
They're so cool, in fact, that I want to get one legitimately.
No, don't. Please don't do that.
Just kidding.
Nick, you could say you're a weeb addict. I bet you they have like groups for those, like anime addict.
I could even call myself an anime addict, anonymous.
I don't
Just
know
blur
about
that whole thing out.
I don't know about that. But like, I'll give some background.
You know, like the other podcast.
I'll give some. Yeah,
You know, like them?
Yeah, they're all right. Let's get. I'll give some background information here, and then Nick can do the summary.
You could say that I have that otaku spirit in my soul,
It's just
and that
back in my weebology class, they didn't cover those, so I'm just like, yeah.
Oh,
Dude,
so Ethan.
everybody
and
should
Rich
listen to
and
every
Ricky
anime
didn't cover
podcast.
that?
We're all
Oh,
good in
we'll
our
have
own way.
to. We'll have to make sure. We'll have to address that to them.
The Anime World Order has decreed that everybody has to watch and listen to every podcast.
But following the Anime World Order, then they went into the government project called Project Manga, and then they just went off, Just do a pun of every other podcast. Like,
Yeah.
No,
How
you
would
should.
you how would you do
And
Tokyo Podfathers?
And another podcast. I can't get one for Anime News Network's
Cast
podcast
or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, how would you do it
Anyway.
for Tokyo Pod? Anyway, moving on. We just spent too long on that pun.
Tokyo
like,
Podfathers. Yeah.
the pun train. No,
If
dude.
you're in Tokyo, look for the Podfathers. I don't know.
That's better than what I would come up with. Like, that was really good, actually.
Oh yeah, we should have probably mentioned them earlier because they just guested with us. So.
Oh, yeah. Shout out to Shocking again, yeah, for coming up.
Shout out to not inviting me to that episode.
Oh, I
by
thought
the
you
way.
were busy. It was last minute.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I thought you were busy. Well, I probably was. So there.
Yeah,
Well,
you
you know
didn't even
what? I
finish
was,
your
so there.
freaking song.
No, because it was too late. Like, there's no point in making the anime song now. Like,
Yeah,
You
you
could save
were
it for you could save it for next year. For
I didn't have
for
a chance to like
for this
sing
Christmas.
it because everybody was all next to me. I can't just sing in a full household. I can't
Sure
do
you
that.
can.
No.
No,
It's
dude,
embarrassing.
No, whenever I record music, I do it when Trisha's not home because I just can't have that. Like, it's just like I
good.
can't have it. She needs to be not here. Like, I get you, Nick. I get you.
Because you're gonna make a fool of yourself.
Yeah, you don't. I don't want to sound like an idiot.
And you're probably gonna dance naked and fart a couple of times into the microphone a little bit. That's how you
Just
warm it
imagine
up.
like recording a ballad, just like and will please love. I feel you, Nick. I can't.
Yeah.
No, I would not do it with people at home. Here we go. Finally, for the love of God, Ori Monogatari.
Yeah, what were we talking about again? Rise of
Love Sto-
Skywalker.
The Rise of Skywalker.
I still haven't seen it. Let's not talk about it. Thank you. Moving on.
Consider the
This
movie
premiered in the
unnatural.
spring 2015. It was directed by Morio Asaka. He also directed both Cardcaptor Sakura series, Chobits, Chihayafuru, all 3 seasons of Chihayafuru. Studio Madhouse.
Oh shit, he did Chihayafuru.
Chihayafuru.
In
Studio-
the middle
I didn't
of
even
the
know
street,
that.
Madhouse. 24 episodes. And it's comedy, romance.
Oh,
shoujo.
Nana too. You didn't mention Nana.
Oh, I didn't
fuck's
see.
wrong
I
with
didn't see
you?
that on there. Whoops! Sorry, my bad. Nana, yeah.
Whoopsies.
You're bad indeed.
You're bad indeed. Based on the manga that ran from 2011 to 2016 by Kazuna Kawahara. And I thought that was a little peculiar because the anime came out in 2015. I did some research, and it turns out that they didn't animate like the last like couple of arcs or whatever, or a couple of, you know what I mean? So like there was a good like other
Yeah, you could tell.
You could
it
tell, yeah.
ends pretty abruptly.
Yeah. But it is licensed by Sentai Filmworks, like Nick said earlier, and it's available on Hulu and VRV. So I watched it on Hulu, which had the Sentai Filmworks sub only on it. They didn't have the dub on there. But yeah, no, I watched it subbed. And I watched some scenes dubbed on like YouTube just to get a feel of the jub or whatever. But here's the summary. Nick?
I thought you were doing it.
No, I said you were going to do it.
Oh, okay. Well, there's a guy, and he's really big, and he's a gorilla man.
God.
And he sees this girl like falling down a staircase, and then he catches her. It turns out she's really light, and then he finds
You
out
are
that she's
way
haunted by
off.
this crab demon.
That's Bakemonogatari.
So then he finds this vampire
He's
lolly,
summarizing
and they go on an
Bakemonogatari.
adventure to save. Oh, wrong Monogatari. Okay. Oh, this is Ori Monogatari. Okay. So this
God
is
damn
the story about Takeo Goda. He's this big ass, fucking huge ass dude
Huge.
who's scary, and like every girl who sees him ends up falling in love with his best friend, who's like this Bishonen like handsome man, Sunakawa. You know, he's like super handsome and smart, and everybody loves him, of course. They don't, you know, like they'll thank him after Goda saves a kid from the river, and they thank Sunakawa after Goda like beats up some people and stuff. You know, that's how it goes. So he thinks no one's gonna fall in love with him, and then finally he saves Rinko, this little tiny little girl, from getting molested on a train, and he like basically kills a man, and she falls in love with him because she loves violence. And then she starts baking
Elevator
food.
pitch, Nick. Elevator pitch.
She bakes him food, and they go on dates, and they're like lovey-dovey, and they help their friends. That was it.
Wow.
What do you guys think?
That was terrible. I do not approve.
But yeah, that's pretty good though. Anyway, yeah, what do you guys think of this? This is Ori Monogatari, my love story. Not mine, obviously, not mine, but you know these characters.
We all know how your love story is, Nick.
Yeah,
Non-existent.
It's me huddled in the corner as an alien twerks to this Adele song. Back here. All right.
No, fucking yeah. Takio is like even like the way they hit the art, the way he's drawn, the art style. He's not like the typical.
Yeah, they draw him ugly, unlike the other characters.
He's like
which is good.
he's like the typical like doskoi, huge. He's got
He's a Yokozuna.
yeah, but he's got a 6-pack though, but like
Yeah, he's super ripped and manly. Like all the older ladies love him, but all the little girls don't because they want a little boy to match their little girl. You know?
sure, yeah, I guess.
Know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know, but like no, like freaking. Yeah, so like he's not the typical kind of guy that that most of these love animes or romance animes have like as the main guy or whatever. So like he thinks, oh, no one's ever gonna fall in love with me. They always fall in love with Suna, who's like a really hot guy. But yeah, it's after saving Rinko, they fall in love with each other, and like at first he thinks that again she's in love with Suna, but then like after like
Oh yeah, the first couple episodes he's being really dense about it.
yeah
And then in like the third episode, give or take, Suna gets Rinko to confess her love as Takio's hiding under the bed. And then he's like, "Can you say that one more time? Just say it 5 more times just so I know." And she's like, "I love Takio."
and then
And then he like
yeah.
picks up the bed like a titan and there's steam and he like hovers over her and stuff and then stuff happens and they start dating.
And then Suna is basically just like, you have to tell him directly because he doesn't fucking know. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you have to fucking tell him or whatever. But, like, he automatically assumed because, like, their whole lives, him and Suna, ever since kindergarten, all the girls,
Suna was
him.
the popular one with the girls. And
I just said that in the summary.
Yeah, but you did the summary really bad. So we're
really
trying to
did.
clean up. Yeah. But, like, yeah, it's really cool, and it kind of is. I don't know. I would say like it's kind of episodic, a slice of lifey, right? Like it doesn't.
There's a couple of mini arcs in there, but yeah, like
Some
2
two-parters.
episode chunks. Yeah, 2-parters.
But like it just goes. It's just like about their relationship and how their relationship evolves and how
It's first love. It's lovey-dovey honeymoon phase anime.
how it affects the people around them. Dude, no, it's perfect. They're gonna get married. It's not honeymoon.
I mean,
nothing.
maybe.
No,
but
shut
yeah,
up.
dude. What are they, like 15 or something?
Doesn't matter. They're getting
Yeah,
married.
they'll probably get married. They're basically middle-aged by anime standards.
They're basically middle aged. Well, they that's a joke too. Like in the whole series, that Takio is like
older.
Yeah, he's like, oh, he looks like he's like 25 or something because he's like this huge dude. But yeah, no, he's like this really, really sensitive. He's like a man's man, but he's like a awesome gentlemanly man.
He's the ultimate man.
He wants to protect.
All of his guy friends admire him and look up to him, literally.
Yeah, they try and do like
And
the
try to
heave-ho
lift
thing.
him up.
Yeah, they try and do the heave ho
Yeah.
thing where they're throwing him.
They
in
do the
air.
heave-ho, yeah. They do it with some other characters, and it's normal. They're, like, flopping up and down. They do it with him, and he just, like, smashes them like fucking Donkey Kong.
Yeah. Yeah, and so like, oh man, it's just like and the cool thing about Suna is like he kind of is like, he's really chill and laid back. He's kind of like, you don't think someone like him would be best friends with Takio, but like they are, and they live next to each other also. And he's always kind of like a weird intermediary, like between everyone, always like making comments like, well, no, like that's not what you meant. And he's like, oh, okay then. Like, it's like,
he gets rid of the misunderstandings, and he's like the voice of reason.
yeah. Even like in the episode where like, there's an episode which is one of my favorite moments, like where they invite each other's like friends, because like Rinko goes to a different school. She goes to an all-girls
they
school.
do that mixer.
Yeah, so she invites her single
They
girlfriend.
do a couple of mixers, yeah.
And then he invites his single guy friends from his school, and Suna goes to. And a couple of the girls like make fun of him, like, oh, like who would date that big weirdo? He's like a huge man beast guy. And then Rinko runs away and cries and gets mad. And then Takeo's like, dude, it didn't hurt me. I'm only hurt because you're hurt. You know, don't worry about it. Let's go back. So they start walking back and the building catches fire. And the two girls.
This is so ridiculous.
Yeah, it's a little out there. But like he goes in and saves the two girls who were making fun of him. And then it's like he's like on fire still, like when he comes out. But like, yeah, it's a little, that one was a little out there, but it was really cute because like Suna, like even Suna himself was just like really fucking calm. And he's like, he's like, he calls Takeo, who's under the rubble, on his cell phone. He goes, hey, could you like hurry up and get out here because Yamato's trying to run in and save you, and she's most likely gonna get hurt and die with you if you don't come out here. Plus, my life's gonna be really boring without you. So could you just come out here? And he does.
Suna,
and like,
yeah.
Suna's just like really calm. Like it's like, okay, dude.
Because Suna's all like, hey, Takeo, so Yamato is like screaming abruptly and she wants to like go into the fire. So you have to like fucking get your shit and get the fuck out of there or else.
Quit fooling around, yeah. But like that was an
a butt
episode.
sniffer.
That was an episode I liked, even though it was a little out there. Like, because like Takeo is like abnormally strong. Like he can also run really fast. He's just super athletic all the way around. But I think some of my favorite episodes were the ones where it involves another character, and it's kind of like I really like.
Yeah, they're helping him out.
Yeah, I liked the one with Saijo, who also ended up falling in love with Takeo, and then I liked the one with,
I thought you said Side Joe. I was like,
Sideshow Bob, dude.
Side Joe Bob.
And also
that
the
girl,
one with
the big boob girl who can't run fast, who's slow.
yeah,
Yes.
Because her boobs wear her down.
and also the one with Yukika Amami, with the girl who's in love with Suna. I like that one too. Like I like
the one with the Afro boy too.
yeah, because he wants to confess to one of
He's like
Yamato's
super
friends.
awkward. Yeah.
Yeah, he's kind of like a yutz. He's kind of like, look at me, like you know, like
And the girl's like, I like you because you're a shitty coward. I was like, yes.
But like, yeah, no, I like those the best because it also just means like that they didn't spend the whole entire anime like focusing on just like the really cutesy love story. Like they
Lovey-dovey, yeah.
Takeo and Yamato love each other forever, all the time, every time. Like there's
Yeah, they like never actually get into a fight or like have any like kind of drama at all. Other than like all of their drama is centered around like them not wanting to hurt the other one somehow, but there's like they're so like selfless that it's like it's almost unrealistic.
yeah. It's
But that's kind of what the show is, so I don't know.
it's kind of like, well, I'm sorry, I didn't think about your feelings, and she's like, no, I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry. He's like, well,
I'm sorry.
well, you wouldn't have done that if I didn't fart, or whatever. You know what I mean? Like it just like goes back and forth. But
Yeah.
like, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I almost
It's kind of like I call it a shoujo iyashike
yeah, that's a good way to
because
put it.
it's a healing romance.
It's a-
Nothing bad ever happens.
Right, like it's kind of like
I would rather have this than Scum's Wish, though. Like I like stuff where only good stuff happens. Is that so wrong?
does Nick not feel?
Nick does not feel.
Does he not?
He makes
bleed?
fun of me.
Yeah, Nick, calm
Yeah,
down.
I'm tough. No tears, Nick. Thought cat emoji. Just like flexing. Yeah. What were you gonna say, Sam? I just interrupted you.
I was
something
gonna
about
say that
the
this
show?
was my first time watching it, and I thought there was gonna be some like more. I thought there was gonna be a point where they got into like a disagreement at one point. And
Oh,
then,
like a fight and stuff?
yeah, or some at
Yeah.
least like a mild disagreement where something.
I mean, you can tell from the first few episodes they're not gonna, dude. It's like the show is so light.
It is, and it's easy to
I'm
watch.
curious- That's what it's
going
because of
for.
that, but
Well, since like how it ended isn't how it ends in the manga, I'm kind
Well,
of curious
what
on what
ending?
happens in
Am
the
I
manga.
right?
what ending? Am I right? So wait, Danny, did you read the manga?
It's just like
I didn't read
the
it.
manga
No, I
ending.
didn't read it, but I'm.
Yeah, I haven't read it
That's
either.
why I'm like saying like I'm kind of curious on like what else happens, within the manga. Like maybe they do.
That's how they get you.
Maybe they do get into a disagreement about something. You know,
I for sure thought they were gonna, because it's like episode 11 or 10 or something where they're thinking about like college, and it was like,
Yeah,
oh crap,
yeah.
like
She fucking straight up pranks him. She's like, "Oh, it's okay, Takeo. That was an all-girls school anyway."
oh yeah,
yeah, and then Suna knew that and didn't tell him, like, and then by the end of it, he like looks at Suna and he's like, Suna's doing the little giggling thing, like, and he's like, Suna, like. So fucking funny, dude. No, like I for sure thought that was gonna be like one right there, right? Because that's like a typical couples thing, right? Like anytime there's a show, whether anime or not, where that's a thing, you know, college is a question and who's gonna go where. That's like a thing. That's like a real life thing that breaks people up. You know what I mean? But like, I don't know. It didn't happen. It didn't go down like that. So I was like, and then also there was other people who fell in love with Takeo throughout the show too. Like Suna's older sister admits that she loves him, and then like I said earlier, the girl Saijo.
Dude, I'm saying all the older girls love him.
Yeah, dude. And
because he's girthy.
And every person that has fallen in love with Takeo, it's always for a reason, for something that he did to like protect them or make them feel okay with themselves or something like that. You know what I mean? So like with Suna's older sister, it was because she was getting made fun of about her body
height.
shape, which is like really thin, and she's really tall and thin. And Takeo is like, he's like a fucking 7-year-old, and he's like, "Oh, you look
like that lily over there.
You look like that."
flower.
He's like, "You know what you look like?" And she's like, "Yeah, I look like the fucking Slender Man or whatever, right?" And he's like, "No, you look like that flower over there." And they're right there, and she was like, "Oh my god,
I love him.
I love him." And then with Saijo, it was like when he was helping her with like, you know, the relay race and how she runs slow.
Yeah.
And then when she tripped and fell, he was like, "It's okay, hand me the baton. Don't worry, it's all right. You're doing okay." And then she like looks up at him and she's like, "Oh," like Helga from Hey Arnold. "Oh." But like, yeah, like it's always something like, because Takeo always like tries to see the good in everyone, even at the end, right? When it was that other guy who
Oh yeah, he like flat out tells Takeo like, Rinko is meant
Mr.
for
Steal
me.
your
Is
girl.
meant for me. Like, you know, break up with her because she's gonna be with me. Like he was so forceful with that, and Takeo was all like, "Meh."
he was like, "Okay, do your best then." Like,
Yeah,
dude,
yeah,
like, and even Suna was like, "Bro, you should have told him to fuck off." Like,
Yeah.
I would have clocked his ass. And he was like, "No, but we don't know what he's going through." It was like, dude, who fucking cares?
He's Jesus.
Yeah, like, fucking, you could literally go up to Taki and be like, "You know what, man, fuck you." And he would walk away and be like, "You know what? They probably got a reason why they're mad at me right now, and we got to respect
what I'm saying.
that." You know, just like, we don't know. It's like, damn, dude. You know? And, like, they even mentioned that at the end, too. Like, or Suna's older sister mentions that. She says, like, well, it's almost like he's so selfless almost to a fault. He's always thinking about other people and thinking about how the other person feels.
It's his greatest trait, but also his greatest weakness.
Yeah. And, like, and how Yamato is the same way. So it's like, you know. But, like, he really is, like, he will do whatever it takes to make people feel safe.
He will give you the shirt off his back.
Oh, yeah.
Like, literally, not just figuratively.
Yeah, and there's even parts where, like, when their friends are upset or whatever, he'll call Yamato and be like, "Oh, they're over here. Let's talk to them." And it's like, "Okay, I'll be right there." And then, like, they do it together, and that's also really cute because they help people together. And it's like, oh, that's really cute. Like, and yeah, like they do a really good job with all the other characters too. Like, they don't feel like just side characters. Like,
Yeah, they all have like pretty good lines. What they say makes sense. They don't, they don't like fuck with the main cast too badly.
yeah, they are. I mean, they still are side characters, but they're enough to like add to the story and not take away. And I guess that's easy to do when it's like a slice of life and when it's like a episodic. But like one of the characters, like Takeo's mom, like
I freaking love her.
Yeah, like
She is so badass.
in episode like 4 or 5, she says that she's pregnant, and she's kind of like this, like she's got this afro, and she's kind of like a more like huskier woman, with like a deeper voice.
Dude, do you think the Afro Kid is his secret brother?
Oh God, dude.
No.
But like, she's like such a strong kind of woman that like, there's like when she in the episode where she announced she's pregnant, they live in the apartments or whatever, right? And Takeo gets home and she's in the elevator holding 2 grocery bags, and he's like, "What are you doing?" And he grabs the grocery bags and she steals
and she
them back.
grabs them back.
And she's like, "This is nothing. What are you talking about? Get out of here. Now get in the fucking elevator. I'm trying to go up, whatever." And he was like, "How was your body?" And she's like, "It's fine. Don't worry about it." He's like, "But aren't you not supposed to like, when you're in your condition, are you not supposed to like, whatever?" And she's like, "Bitch, please. When I went into labor, I carried a woman.
Child, please.
I carried a woman who was going into labor to her room first before going into my room. Then I gave birth to you." And he was like, "I don't know how you did that, but that's amazing." Like, it's so fucking funny.
My favorite moment is definitely with Takeo's mom, and like the first it was the episode where she was about to have the baby and stuff, but we didn't know it at that time, where she was like cleaning and like doing all these like abruptly things, like a lot of housework and stuff, and Takeo's like, "Mom, you shouldn't be doing that," like, and she's like, I'm fine, like, get the fuck out of here, like.
Yeah, because like after the episode where they first announced that she is pregnant, for like the next like 3 or 4 episodes, Takeo is going, "Mom, how's your body?" every time he comes home, and she's like, "It's fine. There's rice on the counter." Like,
even Takeo's dad was like a breath of fresh air too. Like, he's definitely
he's like super handsome
he's like a
suave.
like he's definitely like a twin of Takeo, but a little bit more like he's slightly more handsome than Takeo.
Yeah.
And like even with his mom, she was about to go for a run, and the two of them were all like, "Oh, we'll go with you," and she's like, "No, you'll only slow me down. Like, get out of here. You two stay here." And they're like, "Oh, okay."
And that's actually too, like, what's cool about that episode, like the one where she goes on that walk, and that's the same episode where she's about to have the baby, but you don't know.
Right?
It.
Yeah.
She's going on a walk to make it, kind of easier, but like, she's like going down these huge set of stairs, and there's this other pregnant woman, that she.
Why are these pregnant ladies walking upstairs?
Yeah. I have no idea, but like, there's this other
Like, at
pregnant
least a
lady
big
that she sees at the hospital who has the same exams with her, and she's like, "Oh, we're gonna have our baby soon, right?" It's like, "Yeah, do you have another checkup soon?" It's like, "Yeah, I got one soon," and the other lady slips on a step and like almost falls, and Takeo's mom, like being the badass that she is, like quickly grabs her and saves her from falling down the stairs, and that somehow strains her like her stomach, so that's when it happens. But like, yeah, like that's how, and it's kind of cool because you get a glimpse of like where Takeo gets it from, and
Yeah.
it's like it's really cool to see that. And it was
They even did like a back flash, like with when Takeo's dad, a flashback,
A backflash.
Backflash.
Here we go with my made-up words again.
Solar flare.
Dude, I just here's why I don't like Naruto. There's just way too much backflashes, dude.
Dude, I know. Right in the middle of a fight.
Right in the middle of a fight, huge backflash.
I'm thinking of back bacon. Now.
Yeah,
I'm just thinking of a
sounds like
fat hairy guy
backflash.
just like scraping himself with a spatula.
Too much back fat, dude. You got too much back fat.
One, I should peel you off a slice of my back bacon.
Back bacon.
Oh man.
My favorite back bacon is the one where Naruto is a kid.
You guys suck, okay?
Oh, you mean Boruto's dad?
Boruto's
Yeah.
dad.
All right, let's talk about the animation.
The animation, it was what is this, Madhouse? So yeah, they did a pretty good job, like So it looks good. The character designs are all unique. Like each character has a defining features. You know, Takeo looks big and burly, and then what's his name? Suna is smooth and handsome, and then Rinko, she gets different haircuts and stuff and different clothing. You know, they're not like Nickelodeon Doug Funny. They got 50 things of the same wardrobe. You know, they got different wardrobes. They wear stuff. She wears a bathing suit. She tries to dress skimpy because she wants to not look like a little girl, even though she's very tiny.
That episode was really funny when they were shopping for bathing suits and Rinko was like pulling out some really erotic bathing suits.
The reaction faces are pretty good, especially when there's like one part where Takeo's face was coming out of his mouth a bunch of times.
Yeah.
I really like
every
how
time Rinko gets like surprised, her face is hilarious.
I really like the little thought writings that happen next to like the characters when they're thinking.
Oh
things.
yeah, that mostly happens with Suna a lot.
Yeah, those are always really
like
funny
thinking
to read.
something really obvious, but he's not saying it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the presentation is really good. Like the animation's okay, it's pretty good, it's decent, but like the presentation is what I like the best.
Yeah, it's not KyoAni, but it's good enough. Like this type of show doesn't need to be fluid. It doesn't need to be Attack on Titan. You know, it just has to be pretty good.
Another part about the presentation is the parts where it shows a close up of a character's face because they're reacting to something that they're feeling warm about. You know what I mean? Like if someone says I love you to somebody or whatever, and the background has that really sweet bright. It gets really bright, you know, and then has like a really sweet pattern, and everything just kind of slows down and is really shiny and colorful and really detailed. I like those moments too. Like those that are animated super awesome, and it's also really cute on top of it. Especially with like Yamato's character design, it just works. Like that's probably another reason why they just made her as super cute as she was. But like, yeah, like the presentation is one of my favorite parts about it.
Agreed.
And then
for sure, it's very very bright and bubbly.
Right.
Just like the themes of the show.
It's a nice package. And like the music is okay. It's like it's just
well, the OP and ED are excellent. They're very catchy.
Oh yeah, the OP and ED are really good.
They fit the theme and all that.
They're
riding on strawberries and stuff.
Yeah, the segment animation for the OP is one of my favorites. Especially when they have like the scene where Takeo is like got King Kong and stuff.
Yeah, he's holding Suna.
Yeah.
And then Yamato's in the plane.
Yeah.
I thought that was super cute. Yeah, I love that. But like, it's the OP and ED are really good. The music itself is just kind of like your typical, like the
shoujo
soundtrack.
kind of, yeah.
Yeah, it has like the little little
mm-hmm.
background music. It's like elevator background music kind of. But the opening is Mirike Answer by Trust Trick, and the ending is Shiawase no Arika by Local Connect, which
it's one of the better opening ending pairs. It's in that top echelon of anime, you know, that we've reviewed as far as like opening ending. And
this is 24 eps, and this is one of those animes where they do it the same opening and ending for.
Yeah, they don't fuck it up halfway through.
Oh God. This last season
so annoying when they do that.
This last season was notorious for that. Sorry, I'll fucking just.
At least if they if you're gonna change it, at least make it good, okay?
Right?
How
make
hard
it
is
better
that,
than
right?
the last
How hard
one.
is that? Just make it good. God.
Be better. Be real.
Yeah, do better.
Be a real
Please.
person.
I think they purposely make it bad. That's the second one bad.
Yeah, just so you'll it's a marketing tactic. So you'll go and download on iTunes the original one more, because you're just like, fuck.
Unless you're Studio Bones, in which case everything is fucking good. But anyway,
Bones.
Yeah, dude, pretty good show. So, what do you guys think of the hashtag themes? Sam, can you make my voice echo really loudly when I do that? Be like themes. You know what I mean?
I mean,
or like maybe high pitched or something. Just fuck with it a little bit.
No, I'm not gonna do that.
Add some reverb.
No.
Add some strawberry rhubarb.
I think some of my
it.
favorite themes were like the a developing romance, right? Because you learn things as you go. Even though that this anime was like very typical, like not super realistic romance, you know what I mean? It was like, I mean, their relationship was just too perfect, obviously, but they were still learning things as they went, you know what I mean? About each other and about how to address ththings to each other. And I think that's one of the themes for sure. Like you can't like there was a lot of times where both Takeo and Yamato were like, even with not even just each other, but with other characters that they were helping, they were like, oh wow, I never considered their feelings. You know what I mean? Like I think the learning process was like a really cool theme of it. And then I think also the loving your friends was a cool theme, because like Takeo and Suna, even though they don't explicitly say it, they do mention it, but like they love each other, but they don't really kind of, you know what I mean?
Bro love.
You know?
No, they do explicitly. Takeo specifically asked him, he's like, Suna, do you love me?
Yeah.
Suna backs away,
right.
and he's like, what do you mean?
And Suna's just kind of like, I guess kind of, right? Like, you know, whatever. And I think that's important too. You should always tell your friends like that you love them, you know, for sure. I thought that was cool.
Dude,
I like that.
And also tell your friends that they have to help you practice kissing. And it doesn't count if you smother them in
Plastic.
saran wrap.
Okay, that was animated really well.
That doesn't count. There's no contact.
Yeah, that's the part where Takeo was like, practice kissing on me. And he's like, no, I don't want to do that. He's like, I brought saran
Suna
wrap.
just gets molested.
Yeah. And
It's hilarious.
He saran wraps his face against the wall. That was animated hilarious, because like the way they drew his face.
They don't like actually show it, so he might have just backed away. I don't know. Maybe it was a joke. So,
But yeah, he like screamed
funny.
or whatever. It was funny.
Hashtag trigger warning.
But
molestation. Just kidding. It was a very funny scene early on. He was trying to like learn how to kiss because he wanted to kiss Rinko, and then she was thinking horribly lewd thoughts about holding hands.
Yeah.
Disgusting. Not in my anime.
Takeo
Not on my
thinks
TV,
I'm
okay?
so innocent, but I'm really not.
Yeah.
I just want to hold hands with him.
Yeah, the way romance in Japan is, or intimacy in Japan is really weird.
Well, it's anime on TV. They can't like show them fucking. You know?
But no, even just in general, like in their society. Because here, I'm just like, I'm trying to fuck.
You just walk into the bar. Who here trying to fuck?
But like,
A couple of people raise their hand.
and I like I would say I love my favorite part about it is probably the friendship theme in it, because they explore kind of different.
Yeah, they
avenues of
support
it, like,
Suna when he's having like family troubles with his dad getting surgery and all that. And okay. Anyway, yeah.
But no, like I my favorite part about that is my favorite theme is probably the friendship aspect, whether it's romantic or not, because like I think, because like I said, you know, they don't spend 24 episodes just focusing on Takeo and Yamato. It's also the people around them, and I think that's why it made the show watchable. Otherwise, you would get annoyed. You'd be like, okay, I've had enough. That's fine. You know what I mean? But yeah. Nick, what were some of your favorite themes?
Like you said, I liked how they cared about their friends and they were looked at the positive side of everything, and everyone was really nice and all that. The only thing I would say is like, yeah, they didn't have enough struggles. Like they could have had like slightly more, but I don't know how they would have done that. I don't want it to be like Scum's Wish where everyone's all just dreary all the time, you know. I don't want this to turn into some fucking, you know, sappy melodrama, you know. I don't want that. So I guess I don't know what I'm asking for. I guess I just wanted the ending to be a little bit better of a wrap up, you know? If the ending was just, if there was a little bit more of a through line, you know, throughout the whole show and then it ended nicely, then I would have liked that better. But as far as like the themes of like friendship and, you know, first love and all that, I thought it was very cute and fun.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. What about you, Danny?
My favorite themes, I mean, yeah, pretty much the same as you two, like the friendship and first love and everything, but also the adaptation of, for a shoujo, that it's the main protagonist is a male perspective
I was
rather
gonna
than
say
a
that.
female perspective.
Totally, because I was
So-
about to mention that it's like a shoujo, but you're seeing most of it from Takeo.
Yeah, from Takeo's perspective rather than Rinko's perspective. So that's definitely refreshing for the shoujo genre.
It's kind of like a reverse harem.
If you
like
wanna,
a regular harem, but not really.
Yeah, kind of, but not really.
There's no harem, but
There is no harem at all. Another, I want to say, like, it's not really a theme, but I want to say it's kind of a theory of mine. Sunakawa being asexual or, like, possibly in the closet.
Well, tinfoil hat.
Tinfoil
theory.
hat right here.
Maybe if you read the manga, you would find those answers.
Maybe. It's definitely on my plan to watch. But, like, you know, with Yuki Kika, right?
Well,
That's
no,
how
he says
you pronounce her name.
Yukika Amami. Yeah.
Yukika,
the gray hair girl.
Yeah.
Gray hair girl.
Yeah. You know, like he kind of like turns her down slightly.
Yeah. The only thing about this is like we'd have to read the manga to find out. Like it's right there. We don't need to speculate. So.
Well, I haven't read the manga yet. So
I don't know
it's
if
still speculation.
I don't know if it is in there, but I mean, he subtly drops.
Well, maybe
he subtly drops hints about like, oh, I'm just having fun with you guys, you know, like, you know, throughout.
Yeah. Well, he says that he specifically says that a lot of the girls would talk shit about Takeo.
Well, yeah, but that's
he liked
a legitimate.
girls who were
that's
who
a
were
legitimate
nice.
reason. I mean, obviously, you know, if someone was talking shit about Sam, like I'm obviously not gonna like that person because they're talking shit about my best friend, and like why
What if
should
they got
I?
a six pack?
Why should I like them?
What if it was Henry Cavill, The Witcher?
No, still no.
Thanks, Danny.
You're welcome.
Danny's like, maybe.
No. Still no. Like I want I want that person to like my best friend and stuff. You know, like because I hang out with this person quite a lot, and I talk to this person quite a lot. So you know. It's either them or neither. So I'm definitely with Suna with the whole not liking girls who talk shit about his best friend and everything. But
He just hasn't found enough nice girls yet. That's it, probably.
I guess, but I mean,
Or maybe he's
but
just
Suna,
depressed.
Hey, I mean, like I said,
He probably
like,
is just depressed because
but, like,
Takeo's the only thing that makes him laugh.
I mean, he's probably not that depressed, but again, like I still think he might be possibly asexual. It's a possibility.
Or aromantic
Look,
even.
it's a possibility.
Yeah.
It might happen. I'm just thinking of like Cartman on South Park just accusing Wendy of outlandish crimes. It's like, well, prove that it's not true.
God.
Just ask yourself the question.
I also liked the whole. I mean, this isn't really a theme, but like Takeo trying to hold hands with Rinko.
Yeah, he just crushes her entire arm.
The first time they do it, he's like walking sideways. He's like waltzing
You know, like
sideways.
doing a little dance and
Yeah.
everything like that. So
I don't know how to hold hands.
yeah, just the whole aspect of like Takeo trying to figure out like relationships and everything. So and just how pure-hearted and how selfless he is. Like he's always thinking about other people rather than himself. So
Yeah, and some people will say that's a negative because he's him and
too
basically
nice.
every other cast member is basically too perfect. So,
I
or
definitely
all of the main cast are.
yeah, I would definitely agree with you, Nick, that there should be a little bit more struggles throughout the whole thing. It would have been nice to see a little bit more of that.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I just think it would. If they didn't do that, I just wish there was a little bit more of like, again, just like a little bit more of a loose storyline.
Yeah.
and then like maybe even another season, and just like a nice like wrapped up ending.
Yeah, I feel that.
You know, with some closure, because there wasn't much like catharsis and closure at the end of the show, even though it was fun to watch, along the way. So it's kind of like, oh, it just ends. So you're like, okay, I'll read the manga. Then.
At least they tried to end it like on a thing that was almost kind of could have been a conflict, maybe, where it was like another guy was
with
going
the
after
pastry
her.
chef and everything.
Yeah, but I agree with Nick.
You know that one episode of ReZero where what's her name, Rem is confessing to Subaru?
Yeah.
For like an entire episode.
Yeah.
That would have been dope if they had one of those here, like just at the end. Just like 20 straight minutes of them talking, just like Shakespeare, just
20 minutes is the whole
going at it, bro. Get some Urabuchi to direct that. Just have people talking, bro.
Yeah. No, this is a solid show, and I'm
not kidding. That'd be dope.
maybe I kind of enjoyed the first half better than some episodes are obviously way better than others. Maybe it shouldn't have been 24 eps long. I don't know. I don't know. There is a live action movie of it. Also, but like they don't fall in love right away, or they are in love, but they don't know it right away. But like, I don't know, live action anime adaptations are always weird. But freaking, I thought it was solid anime for 2015. So what do you guys score it?
I'll let Danny go first.
This is your idea, so
I give it
Danny.
a 9 out of 10 of Rinko's macaroons.
Now, is that a euphemism for her boobs?
Nick.
No, she makes
God,
macaroons.
you're such a man. Shut the fuck up.
God.
Not even the good kind either. All right, what do you give it?
Oh,
Nick?
now I need to think of an object. Sam, you go next.
I give it 8 millefeuille cakes. What are they called? Millefeuille?
Cinematography cakes.
The one, it's like a pastry. It's like a puff pastry, and then there's cream in the middle. It's like 3-layered. Millefeuille.
Oh,
she bakes it one time.
Yeah.
It's like French.
I don't know what they're called.
Millefeuille.
All right. I guess I'll just continue the pattern. I will give it 7 plastic wrapped kisses out of 10.
That show's funny, dude. All right.
Yeah, so it was a good show. Like it's like we all said, good moments, very easy to watch.
It's amazingly easy.
The ending could have been a little bit more what do you call it? A little bit neater.
Maybe have a little bit more strenuous conflict here and there, maybe.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. Maybe just kind of wrap things up a little bit better. But I mean, other than that, it's a good show for what it is.
Very good. Sentai Filmworks, I think they're still having their sale, aren't they? Or no, maybe not. I don't know anymore.
They were at one point. I mean, by the time you hear this episode, I don't know.
Yeah, you might not. But it is by Sentai Filmworks, so you can buy Blu-ray. As Danny mentioned earlier, she got like a box set where there's a Blu-ray DVD combo with a little extra goodies in it. And then it's also on Hulu and VRV, so you can watch it there. Hulu only has the sub though, but
VRV
the sub
has
is probably
Crunchyroll
better.
and High Dive, and Crunchyroll only has the sub, and High Dive has both sub and dub.
Oh, okay.
They're both worth checking out. I mean, I think the sub is probably a little bit better.
It is, yeah. I can agree.
But the
on
dub
that.
is very solid.
It's solid,
like
yeah. It's not like cringy. The voices fit the characters really well, except for Rinko's friends. Like,
A couple of them,
A
yeah,
couple
one
of
or
them
two
were really
sound a little
annoying.
too old. Yeah, but
Yeah.
I mean, whatever. You know, they're side characters. Fuck them.
Yeah, who cares about them,
Fuck
right?
'em.
All right, solid. Solid. Ori Monogatari. Watch it. Be there, be square.
Certified Frosty.
Certified Frosty.
We're just gonna steal everybody else's ideas.
And we're just going to end this now by saying a bunch of desserts. Millefula.
Oh, Sam, just list. Sam, start listing desserts that you like for 20 minutes.
Okay. No, for like actual, like that I like.
I don't know. Just do it.
Apple pie, strawberry pie, rhubarb pie.
No, you got to say I like them. Remember that one time
Like
you were
Yuzu
like, I
was
like
shocking.
I like French
I like
silk
that.
pie. I like ice cream. I like apple pie a la mode, so like with the ice cream. I like Dutch apple pie. I like donuts.
Dutch apple pie.
I like fudge. I like.
My mom makes a really good mean fudge.
I
You
like
have to try it.
Ferrero Rocher. Ferrero Rocher. How you say it? Ferrero Rocher.
Ferrero Rocher.
I like chocolate covered cashews, chocolate covered pretzels, chocolate covered peanuts. I like cheesecake. I like strawberry cheesecake too. I like donut holes. I like mini donuts. I like I like conchas. I like conchas. And I like I like them flour cracker cookie things they make in Thailand and Vietnam. Got the poppy seeds. I like poppy seed muffins. I like blueberry muffins too. I do like macarons. Macaroons. I like macaroons. Meringue. I like banana cream. I like tiramisu.
Banana cream pie.
Oh, dude, we just made tiramisu the other day.
Oh,
It's fucking dope.
God, so fucking good. Ooh, I like ladyfingers. That's
Wow, good one, Kira. You guys haven't even seen that, JoJo.
Then I don't know. I thought you were talking about a Death Note thing.
No.
Oh, okay.
Wait, was his name Kira? Anyway, the guy from JoJo Part 4.
Okay, I haven't seen that. I don't know what that
Can't
is.
relate.
I like cookies. I like Oreos. I like Chips Ahoy. I like Fudge Stripes.
What
I
about
also-
brownies?
I also like what you call it? Chocolate mousse. Fucking.
What about rice pudding?
I like rice pudding. I like ganache. Ganache.
Tapioca pudding?
I like pound cake. A lot.
Key lime pie.
Key lime pie is good. All right, just stop recording. I'm just gonna like end it right there. Just leave it. Yeah.